Welcome back to another session of Wisdom Tales at Vedica Online. Outside a university gate, a group of college students were discussing who's the best professor in college. Two names were making the rounds. One was Professor Vishal. Professor Vishal was a book of knowledge, a person who had immense idea and understanding of any subject matter. The next name that was making the round was Professor Vikas. Professor Vikas was a person who encouraged and inspired the students to take on difficult assignments. The students liked to be around him. Friends, in our lives too, whether it is academics, whether it is profession, whether it is our personal lives, we come across these two kinds of personalities. One that impresses us and one that inspires us. Let's turn to the pages of Vedic history to find some examples of good leadership, good inspiring leadership. Lord Krishna, in the battle of Mahabharata, assumed the menial position of a driver to Arjuna. He was single-handedly competent enough to defeat the entire Kaurava army and the Pandava army put together. But he chose to be the driver of Arjuna. And right in the middle of the battlefield, when Arjuna is confused about his duty, whether it is right to fight or whether it is right to not fight, Krishna inspired him into action by speaking the divine message of Bhagavad Gita. The war was over. It was won by the Pandavas. Krishna chose to give the credit to the Pandavas. Another example in history, the Vedic history, is Lord Ramchandra. In Lord Ramchandra's presence, everyone around him was inspired to do and achieve amazing things. When Sugriva summoned the monkeys, the entire army of monkeys was so eager to serve Lord Ramchandra in a massive search operation to find Mother Sita. They scanned the entire globe to find Mother Sita. Hanuman jumped from India to Lanka to find Mother Sita. And finally, when Mother Sita was found and when they had to march to Lanka to bring back Mother Sita, they had a huge ocean to cross. Nala and Neela, the architect of the monkey army, built the much talked about Ram Setu connecting two countries. Can you imagine that? Connecting India and Lanka with a bridge, to create a bridge between two countries over the Indian Ocean. They achieved this superhuman task under the inspiring leadership of Lord Ramchandra. Finally, when they reached Lanka and the war was going on, there was a time when Hanuman had to fly back all the way from Lanka to the Himalayas to bring back Vrita Sanjeevani, the magic herb, the magic medicine. Hanuman, unable to waste time finding the herb, actually brought the entire mountain back to Lanka. How did they achieve all these superhuman tasks? The inspiring leadership of Lord Ramchandra. Meanwhile, the students outside the university gate had come to the conclusion that Professor Vikas, who inspired them to do great things, was definitely the best professor in college. So friends, in our lives, what do we need? We need people who impress us with their knowledge, with their great knowledge, with their great power, with their great success? Or do we need people who inspire us to do and achieve great things? What would you like? To be impressed or to be inspired? Think about it.